It's part one only, interval, and then now second show. Okay, so let's start now. Very interesting things will be there. Understand what I'm again. Look at my cursor and look at my explanation. If you don't understand, it's okay. Watch again recording what I will be sharing in YouTube. But now understand with my explanation, live explanation. Then once you watch again, you'll get much more meaning. Okay. Yes. So now, what kind of adventure our brain go through during the sleep time? And we sleep at suppose night 10 o'clock and morning till 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock. What exactly happens in our brain and how we dance and all? We'll see now. Sorry. See now, generally when we are sleeping, we lose all the consciousness. Suppose you slept and then you don't hear anything, you don't see anything, and you don't smell anything, and everything, all your senses will shut down. Okay. So the signals are blocked by perceptual. There is a one gate will be there, and that gate we call it as a thalamus. Okay. There is a one gate. Okay. Whatever you are seeing, I can't show here eyes and ears. I can show only eyes, ears, and touch and smell and taste and all will not be there generally. So all the perceptions will be blocked by the gate called thalamus. Okay, this area called thalamus in your brain. It's a gate. Even though eyes, if see through your by eyelids also, it will reach us to only thalamus. After that, it will not go to your where the information will be processed. Whatever you're seeing is your back of your head. Okay, occipital lobe. Okay, where all the images whatever you're seeing will be processed, and whatever the sounds which are listening will be processed by auditory. Okay, whatever the sounds, there is auditory lobe will be there here. Okay, that will be processed by the information here. But generally, no signal will process through thalamus. Okay, it's a gate. It will block all the signals, and it will not send the signal to your this area of your brain. Okay, this area is a cortex brain, prefrontal media and all will be there. This area, complete area, is called a cortex. So once the signal reaches to this area only, then there will be a meaning for that sound, and your brain will process that information and understand what sound it is, and overall, you know, what exactly you're seeing around and all will be there. But now that complete signals will be blocked. Who will block that means hypothalamus. Okay, thalamus, not hypothalamus. Okay, and that the thalamus is a sensory gate of the brain. And because of that only, during the sleep time, you don't listen anything, you don't watch anything at certain point of time in your sleep time. What is blocking that signals is your thalamus. There is an area in your brain which will stop the signals. Okay. And there are different types of sleeps there. Okay, not daytime sleep and night time sleep. Okay, not that type of sleeps. We have a different types of sleep. So the first type is a non-REM sleep, means non-rapid eye movement. Rapid eye movement, nothing but your eye is moving. Not rapid eye movement. Okay, non-rapid eye or non-REM sleep or REM sleep. If you see here, this state is a REM sleep. If you see here, the eyes are moving. So when you are sleeping, uh, mostly you don't know when you are sleeping because you are not aware of your eyes are moving. But if your kids are sleeping, if there is a light is there, and at certain point of time, only certain moment of time in the sleep, their eyes will move, and that phase is called as a rapid eye movement. And when eyes are not moving behind your eyelids, then that state is called as a non-REM sleep, non-rapid eye movement. Your eyes are not moving in the back end. Okay, so now coming to the first stage, non-REM sleep have four types. Okay, non-REM sleep has a four types. That is a stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Okay, so stage 1 and stage 2 is a light sleep. The moment when you sleep, right now at 10 o'clock you slept, 10 to 11, maybe slowly you'll get into the sleep. That's one, slowly you'll get into the sleep, right? That initial stage of your sleep is a stage 1 and stage 2, and then later part, stage 3, stage 4 will come into the picture. That is a deep sleep. That is a deep sleep. So initially when you get into the sleep, you will be in a normal sleep, and after some time you will get into the deep sleep, and then rapid eye sleep come. Okay, I will show you with a very good graph. Okay, then you will understand more completely. So understand the architecture of sleep, means during the sleep time what will happen, and when you will get a non-REM sleep, and when you will get a REM sleep, and what happens during the REM sleep, and what happen in a non-REM sleep. Look at this graph. Okay, so at night 11 p.m. you are still awake and you wanted to sleep. Then what happens? You are slowly getting into the REM sleep initially, and then you get inside the stage 1 sleep and stage 2 sleep, and then you entered into the stage 4 sleep by the 11:30. Okay, by the, sorry, you are in this stage 2, and this particular period is a stage 4 and stage 3. Okay, this means from 11:30 to midnight 12:30 you will be in a deep sleep. Okay, 11:30 to 12:30 you will be in a deep sleep. So here see, in 11 o'clock to cycle 1. Okay, just 1 minute, let me clear. If you see here, cycle 1 includes REM sleep, rapid eye movement, all that 4 stages of non-REM sleep, all the 4 stages of non-REM sleep. So initially you will be in a non-REM state, means non-REM. Your eye is not moving, your eyelids are not moving, and you are in a light sleep only, light sleep only. But as you days, as the time passes till after 12, 12:30 midnight, to midnight is nothing but 12 o'clock. By 12 o'clock you will be in a deep sleep, and after that what happens is, after once you reaches to deep sleep, again you will be getting back to the stage 2 again. Okay, and then again you will be back into non-REM sleep. Okay, REM sleep. So once you are into the stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, you will be again backing to REM sleep. REM sleep nothing but you will be getting into the stage where your eyeballs are moving, and after you get into the REM sleep, again you will get into the stage 1, and again you will get into the stage 2, again you will get into the deep sleep. See everything, if you observe this graph carefully, tell me what is the difference, like the cycle 1 duration, how much cycle 1 duration is, cycle 2 duration, can anyone tell me the calculation? How much time each cycle lasts for?
3 hours.
No,
2
this
hours.
from 11
2
p.m. to
hours.
here.
3
See
hours.
here. No,
11.
11 p.m. to 1 p.m.
11:30
2
to
hours.
2.
But here it is coming in
One and
the
a half
dotted
hour.
line.
1.5 hours.
Ah, your sleep. Every 90 minutes, you will get into all stages of sleep. Every 90 minutes, first you will get into stage 1 sleep, and then go to stage 2, and then deep sleep, and then REM sleep. And then one cycle completes. And then again, you will be again starting from stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. You got it right? And observe this one phenomena. Now every cycle have a 90 minutes of sleep. Okay, understand now. And here there is one more question for you. So 90 minutes completed. And observe one more difference in a deep sleep. What is happening in a deep sleep? This is a the size, whatever you are seeing this line, right? This is a deep sleep. What is happening over the period of cycle? As you are sleeping,
Decreasing.
uh,
Decreasing.
as the day is passing, your deep sleep is getting decreasing. Okay, deep sleep means initial phase of the night, first half of the night, you will have a more deep sleep. And what is increasing? Observe in the graph.
REM
REM.
sleep.
REM
REM
sleep
sleep
is
is
increasing.
increased.
Okay, so REM sleep is increasing. Initially REM sleep is only for just 5 minutes. Okay, and then as the days, when you are getting in the early morning stages, your REM sleep duration is increasing. Almost it is reaching to 15-20 minutes, like that. Okay, in a 90 minutes time cycle, your deep sleep, you are not even getting deep sleep. You understand now, after a certain point in your day, in the early morning, you are not getting in a deep deep sleep. You are just getting inside the REM sleep, and in REM sleep your eyes will move very faster, and that stage is for every REM sleep is responsible for your dream sleep. Okay, you will get a dreams in REM sleep. Okay, you will get a dreams in REM sleep, and in deep sleep you don't get any dreams. Your brain is completely just completely deactivated. Means it will be activated but very less activated. But in REM sleep it will be highly activated. I will tell you with a very beautiful description, but you understand now. In the first half of the night, you will get a more deep sleep, but second half of the time, you will get a more REM sleep. Your eyeballs will move. What happens? Why we need to understand this REM sleep versus deep sleep? What happens in deep sleep and what happens in REM sleep? I'll tell you. But before that, I just want to show you. Now you got some clarity, right? During the night time, what happens and how many cycles you have, and each cycle, what sleep is you go through each stages and all. You now have clarity. If you don't, then watch this recording once again. You'll get some clarity. Okay. So see here, there are a lot of brain electrical activities going on during each phase of your sleep. Okay, even though you are sleeping, still your brain is active, and it will passes the signals like this. Okay, electrical activities going in your brain during the sleep also. Okay, there are so many electrons are sorry, so many neurons are firing and creating a lot of electrical activity. So here, understand this graph slowly. The bottom, if you look at the bottom graph, This is the gamma state. Your brain neurons are firing at very high level. When you are normal, when you are now listening to my class, your brain neurons are firing like this. If I can show you with a fMRI scan, this is how your brain is now operating. So you are listening and understanding what I'm speaking. This is what happening. So this state, these are the associated with the normal wakeful consciousness, like nothing but you are in a stage one. This brain activity is a stage one neurons, and this is the stage two. Okay, your brain activity is like slowly getting reducing, and in stage 3 it is completely normal, and this is the stage 4. It's nothing but when you are in a deep sleep, your brain frequency goes to very very low level. Means it is just only passing the signals 3 to 0 to 4 or 0 to 3, 4. Okay, means like fluctuations are only 3. If you see count also, you can see here how many highs are there here. 1 2 3 4 only, nothing but 4 highs. And here you count 4 to 8 will be there, and here if you count how many highs are there, 18 to 13. So understand here, when you are in alpha state, when you close your eyes, then you will get into alpha state. Whenever you do meditation, mostly your brain will go to alpha state during the meditation time. When you close your eyes, what is happening when you are closing your eyes? The moment when you close your eyes, whatever you are not nothing, you are not seeing anything. So the signals, amount of information which sent to your brain will be reduced because you have closed your eyes. So means your brain is not processing any information with your eyes. That's the one thing. If you close your eyes, ears also, then some more activity can be reduced in your brain. So this is what happens during your night time. Your brain gets to this state. But as I said, in REM sleep, your brain will work like a in this fashion only. When you're awake or in REM sleep, in both the cases, your brain activity goes very high. This is that during this time only you'll get a dreams. Okay, because your brain is activating at very highest level frequency, and during that time you get a lot of dreams. And what will happen during the dreams, I'll tell you. Okay, but dream science will come in the next presentation, but let me give you few understanding what happens in deep sleep and what happens in a REM sleep. Okay, so here observe, in deep sleep it's like a sweeping activity. Okay, it's like a sweeping activity. All the connection, now you have gone through entire your day, and then you have watched so many reels, and you have watched so much content and all, and lot of things you have done, and there are unnecessary things you have done, there are necessary things you have done. But when you are just going through deep sleep, all the unwanted connections will be eliminated. Okay, the pruning of a neural network, as I said, neurons will be, means connection between two neurons, weak signals will be eliminated. And then there are so much of junk formed in your brain, dust. As like in the Hyderabad, every night people will sweep the roads, right? GHMC. In the same way, during your deep sleep, all the unwanted things will be eliminated. Means sweeping activity will happen. There is one system called glymphatic system. During the deep sleep state, your glymphatic system activated, and it will remove all the unwanted neurons connections, and whatever the unnecessary memories from your brain will be eliminated. And what happens in a REM sleep? What happens during the REM sleep? During the REM, most of the connections which are formed, suppose you are learning your communication skills now, you have studied something, you wanted to remember, all the memories will get strengthened. Learning happens and strengthening of the memories happens during the REM sleep only, rapid eye movement. Suppose you are the person who did not sleep first half of the night, you'll only get most of the time only REM sleep. And then you slept only half of the time till morning 4 o'clock, only 3 o'clock only you slept. Means you will only have a deep sleep, but you are just completely eliminated the REM sleep in your life. And when there is no REM sleep in your day, in your sleep time, then you are not able to learn the new things, and your brain is not working on a learning process. You're getting? Half of the night you have completely just spent for sweeping the things only, means clearing all the things and all. And next half of the time will come for creating the new memories, new connections, and learning whatever the learning new things and all will be stored in your brain during that time. And one more thing also happen in a deep sleep. As I said in the past, in my old presentation, in a neuroplasticity presentation also I explained, and in the past presentation also I explained brain activity during the night time. Whatever the temporary memory is there, right, will be stored to the permanent memory. This temporary storage to permanent memory storage, sending the signals like nothing but sending information from your hypothalamus to, sorry, hippocampus to other areas of your brain, happens during the deep sleep. Okay, means your temporary memory is getting vacated. Means the temporary, next day you should remember some more things, right? And those things happens. And when it comes to short term memory, you are learning now new skill, you learn today two vocabulary, and next day if you want to remember, those things happens, the remembering happens only in REM sleep. Generally, I'm just giving you a few examples, real time. So these things, if you understand REM sleep versus deep sleep, and sleep is the single most effective thing we can do to reset our brain and our body health each day. So understand, every day sleep is needed to reset your brain and body functionalities. If you are not resetting it, then you will have a lot of problem in terms of health, and your emotional imbalance will be there. You don't know how to handle your emotions and feeling and all. So then sleep, I've understood what exactly, what how we get a sleep and the stages in the sleep. But there is so much to there when it comes to sleep, and what is the optimum way to sleep, and when to sleep, and how to sleep, and what are all the factors contribute to the sleep, and what are all the diseases which are associated with the sleep, and what exactly happens during the dream time, why do we get a dream, what is the science behind the dream, and all will be coming in a upcoming presentations. Okay, sorry to make this presentation very lengthy, but I just completed because a lot of people are moving here and there and not able to sit properly. I don't know what is happening.
It's very
So
informative, sir.
informative. Okay, thank you. But yeah, few people are very alert and giving their full attention, but some people are not able to sit for some time. I could, yeah, the reason why I did not explain much in the last two slides is something I'm feeling. Some people face are saying that why, how much time you will take like that. That's why I'm ending. But there is some more explanation is there in last two slides, but I will give that in a next presentation. But you understood right now what is happening in a sleep, what is the science behind. Guys, turn on the video, or else you leave the class. Okay, I don't want you in my class, or else I'll be removing you from the class. Okay, because I want to see your reactions, but there are no videos at all, means I will be removing you from the class. Okay, so you can watch this presentation later. I don't want you to be, why are you unnecessarily joining in my class? Not needed. Okay, you just go and leave the class, and then I will upload in the YouTube and you watch it. Okay, but unnecessarily why you are joining and wasting your time? I want to see your facial expressions. My entire examples depends on you only. Unfortunately, I can see only 25 people faces only. And when whatever the face I am seeing, all the people turned off their videos, and only two, three people videos are I can able to see. And those two, three people are moving their head like this and moving their body like this, and completely their brain is, their face is getting dull. I don't get interest to teach. Okay, if your faces are like that. Unfortunately, maybe most alert people are there in other slides. In a second slide, I could see a lot of bright faces, but in a slide one, all the sleepy face only are there, and I really got. I lost my interest to teach. Okay, in the last two slides. Sorry, and it's not in my hand. Who's there in my first slide and who is there in my last slide and all? It's completely decided by my Zoom only based on your timings and all. So now I can see few people. Thank you for turning on your videos. So understand, right? Now sleep and understand how circadian works, how your sleep pressure adenosine works, and during the sleep night time, the stages of sleep, stage one, non-REM stage one, non-REM stage two, non-REM stage three, non-REM stage four. Last two stages are deep state, and first two stages are normal stage. And the last stage, which comes at the end, is a REM sleep, very important. And deep sleep is very important. At the same time, REM sleep also very important. But each has its own functionality. I did not explain functionality. I wanted to explain today only, but because of I stopped my presentation. So I wanted to explain that in the next presentation with the dreaming, what happens in a REM sleep and why we need REM sleep, and what will happen when you don't get enough REM sleep. And nowadays, the people are who are sleeping at 10:30, 11 o'clock. Okay. And then waking up at morning 4 o'clock, 4:30. That means you are compromising. You are not having only half sleep, you're having perfect deep sleep, but when it comes to your REM sleep, you're not having proper REM sleep. You're not even having 25% of our REM sleep also. The REM sleep happens in the early morning, means based on your timing. Suppose you slept at 10 o'clock, and if you wake up at 5 o'clock, means there is no problem with your REM sleep. But when you're compromising more and more on your REM sleep, then there is a very difficult problem you will face when it comes to learning and remembering the things. Okay, so if you wanted to wake up early, you should sleep early, then you can accommodate all stages of sleeps without compromising on your deep sleep and without compromising on your REM sleep. But you are just doing late night workout. When you are sleeping very late, you are compromising on deep sleep. Okay, when you are again waking up very early, you are compromising on REM sleep. Then you are going to have a lot of disadvantages with that kind of sleep cycle. And how to sleep optimally, and is there any need there is a one more concept I wanted to explain, but that I will explain later part, but I'll tell you just for now to for next week. I don't want you to waste your sleep also for next. I'll give you one suggestion. There is a concept called biphasic sleep. Okay, biphasic sleep, nothing but you should have one long sleep, nothing but during the night time, and one short nap during the daytime. Okay, that's what I follow, and that has been there from evolutions from millions years also. This is there, most of the creatures and especially human beings used to follow. And people have conducted a very big survey on the group of people, the people who are continuously having only one night very lengthy sleep, and the people who are having one lengthy sleep accompanied by one small nap in the afternoon time around 45 minutes or 30 minutes, they have very high productivity. As you see, generally if you look at your day alertness, you are very alert in the morning time. Slowly when it comes to afternoon, when you had your lunch, slowly you will feel drowsy in the afternoon time. It is your internal biology is saying that just have some rest for some time. But we don't sleep. Even if you want to attend to our class also, that's why there is no afternoon session. Because of this reason only I have not kept any afternoon session, because it's difficult for me to make somebody to awake in the afternoon time, because they heat very heavily and they come to the class means it's difficult. And nowadays it is getting difficult also 9 p.m. batch, but now 9 p.m. batch is very good people, they are very alert and listening. So that time, it's time for you to have a some short nap. That improves your productivity and that improves your sleep quality. But most of the organizations don't encourage this kind of lifestyle. But generally in China, they have given this kind of facility. There are beds also, they can sleep afternoon 1 hour and then they can start their work, because they knows that the science and all behind what happens in terms of boosting the productivity of the work. But in our case we don't have. If you have any particular time, just on the desk also you can have 30 minutes rest in the afternoon time. That boosts your productivity. And in my case, not 30 minutes, I sleep for nearly 1.5 hour, because I'm having night only 7 hours or 6.5 7 hours only. For that, yeah, it will not compensate. Don't think that okay, I'll sleep 4 hours in the night time and I'll sleep completely 4 hours in the daytime. That will not compensate. Okay, generally for me to be little more active, I am just using that 1.5 hour extra in the afternoon time. But the now, okay, I'm young only and I am doing physical activities and eating right healthy food and all, it's okay. Half an hour sleep or 1 hour sleep I can compromise. But as I'm working on my future building, then I can just compromise at least 1 hour sleep. 7 hours I'm sleeping, or 6.5 hours, 7 hours, but again I'm sleeping around 1.5 hour in the afternoon time. I'm perfectly all right. Okay, my eyes are white, there are no reddishness on my eye, and I'm absolutely learning new things and I'm remembering. Now I given this presentation, I've read around half of the book and remembered everything and prepared this, and then I'm able to explain everything whatever there is no problem in learning and remembering in my case. If I feel like one day that I am not remembering the things, I'm forgetting the things, then I may cut down either morning batch or night batch to make my schedule in accordingly. Okay, generally this is what. But you think, what is optimum for you? What is optimum for you? What is good for you? And then based on that, lead your life. Otherwise, I explained in the first slide the health problems, whatever you are going to get, lack of sleep, which is less than 6 or 7 hours regularly, 1 or 2 days, it's okay. But I'll tell you, whatever the sleep which you lost, there will be no compensation. Okay. Suppose you may think that today I slept only 6 hours and next day I'll sleep for 10 hours, means it will not work like that. Last sleep is already lost. There is no reverting. And as you are continuously losing, there will be so many bad impact. As I said, there is a chemical called adenosine. It's a worst thing. It will always try to keep you sleep, but you are continuously raising. And I don't know how many people are carrying your adenosine chemical to the next day every day. And that's why every day in the morning also people are sleepy only. And in the 11 o'clock batch also some people are sleepy only. And every time they are feeling sleepy only. And I don't know what they are doing during the night time. As I explained, there is a concept called melatonin. It releases when there is a slowly darkness started. But the worst thing with the mobile screen, it reduces the melatonin release. Okay. Because of the blue screen, because of the blue light, whatever you are getting from your laptop or from mobile, heavy usage of during the late night. And people, the worst thing they do, I don't know whether they have common sense or also, maybe you are also in that category. People don't get the sleep. What you should do, you should shut your eyes and do something else and all. Because of they are not getting the sleep, they use the mobile. And I don't know. And now you understand the science behind what is happening inside. You are reducing the melatonin level. The melatonin level is reducing because of the screen light. Then you don't get a sleep proper sleep. be careful and cut down, except 9 10 p.m. batch people, other people, if you are using any device and all, just cut down a little early and read before going to the sleep, or listen to the podcast without looking at the screen. Don't watch any watching activity, don't look at the mobile, just listen or read. You will get more melatonin in the night time, and you will easily get the sleep properly. And whenever I don't get a sleep, then immediately I hold the book in my hand. Okay, night time. And immediately within 15 20 minutes only, my brain gets shut down, and then I get sleep properly. So these are all the things which I follow in my life, and that's why I'm very energetic and very healthy and very active entire day. If you see me morning 5 a.m. batch, you will be seeing me the same active energy, and 5 9 p.m. batch also same activeness, because I know the science. And not only knowing, doctors also knows the science, but they don't follow. Doing is something very different. You will get only benefits when you do the things, but when you are not doing the things, only knowing from all the psychology whatever I'm giving, but not implementing anything in your life, then no value. Okay. And there is one great saying is there is no difference between you and the illiterate person if you are not reading the books. Okay, by reading the books you can get enormous amount of knowledge, but if you are not reading the books, there is no difference between you and the illiterate person, because you are not reading and he is also don't know how to read. You both are same only. In the same way, the person who don't know this knowledge, the person who know this knowledge, also same if they don't implement. And implementation makes a difference, and you don't have to go to hospitals every week and checking your PCODs and diabetes, thyroid and all the glands, chemical glands, whatever in your body, always reset with the sleep only. If you are not having the proper sleep, then it is going to be very difficult for you in terms of your menstrual cycle, in terms of your health related, and in terms of curing the disease also. If you are having any disease, most of the curing things will happen only during the sleep time. But if you are not sleeping properly, then curing will not happen. So that's all from my end. Hope you learned something. Thank you for joining, and thanks for having a lot of patience till this time. And half of the people already, one by third of the people, sorry, one by fourth of the people already left. It's okay, maybe they have some other emergency things, but understand, use this knowledge in your life. Okay, it really really helps you, and it contributes so much to your life. And this is what I want you to implement in your day-to-day life to change your life. And share this knowledge to your family members, because knowingly or unknowingly we do a lot of mistakes in our day-to-day life, but you don't know how much it is contributing. And I always tell that I don't have a time to go for hospitals. Okay, I don't have a money to spend in hospitals, but I have a time to sleep. I have a time to spend on my exercises and food. Have this kind of lifestyle. And as I said, recently I was reading the book, and in that they mentioned that 90% of the diseases nowadays purely because of poor lifestyle habits. Okay, means not eating proper food, not sleeping properly, not doing any exercises. Because of these three things only contributing 90% of the diseases in our day-to-day life. And if you are not taking care of these things, then there will be a very big problem for you. Okay, I explained exercise presentation in the previous Saturday. You go and watch, it is there. Those who have not watched, amazing knowledge you'll get about your brain. And then this presentation, you watch it tomorrow again, these videos, because it's a heavy science. Okay, and I know I have given, but you should know that what is happening inside. And I don't think so it's much difficult, because I explained very neatly and very easily only with the diagrams and all. Generally you don't have to remember the names and all, what is adenosine and all. Just think that there is a chemical which is increases and all, you remember that like that only. Okay, like a layman terms. Okay. Oh, yeah, thank you, thanks for listening.